Welcome to Joy Web Services, and as a weekly podcast, now here we are interviewing an expert from a reputation management niche in the whole online segment, and we are today we are interviewing an expert author. Actually, he's an author of a book called Reputation Builder, and let's welcome Mr. Satish Kota. He's from Bangalore. He owns a company called Reputation Excel. Welcome, Satish.
Hello, welcome, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, Satish, I just wanted to know what do you mean by reputation management?
So, uh, so reputation management is something. When I say it's a credibility creating factor. Okay. So generally, what happens? People have some kind of misconception that branding and reputation is all the same.
Okay.
Whereas when we talk about branding, it is actually what the businesses want to talk about themselves. And whereas the reputation is actually making other people talk about you.
Fantastic.
So if
Fantastic.
you see reputation actually helps businesses to create a more trust creating factor, whether
Hmm.
it is online or offline. That the primary thing is how to make other person believe in you or make a third person talk about you. That is reputation.
Fantastic. Fantastic. So it more depends upon what others talk about you rather
Yes,
than you
yes.
talking about yourself.
Yeah. So, effectively, if you say one of the best examples about reputation management is collecting reviews and feedback from the customer
Yeah.
and
Absolutely.
getting
Absolutely.
it published,
Absolutely.
right?
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
that is what is effectively in case of online reputation, primary thing is reviews and feedbacks.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Because ultimately, whenever anybody is purchasing anything on the online or offline anywhere, not offline, I will talk about online more. So people ultimately check the reviews and they buy it, isn't it?
Yes. So what happens? Reviews actually primarily what happens? It creates the trust. It's a trust creating factor.
Correct.
If at all I'm trying to purchase some a Samsung mobile and I'm trying to check for reviews, I'm actually trying to qualify the product as into my subconscious mind, okay, that I can trust this product. So
Absolutely.
because there are people who are writing reviews about this business or reviews about this product, it creates a confidence in me to say, okay, let me try too.
Fantastic. Fantastic. So what would you recommend? Because majority of the audience which are listening to this is mainly the small business owners in India.
Okay.
So what would you advise them? Which are the ways, simplest ways by which
Okay.
they can go for reviews?
Okay. See, basically, building online reputation, okay, in today's date has become a de facto standard because today's date, every person is on the internet.
Hmm.
If we take, I think, a few days back, there was some statistics which said more than about 100 million people are there on Facebook
Oh
from
wow.
India. Okay.
Wow. Wow.
So, which means now you have internet which plays a very big role in your customer acquisition.
Hmm.
Gone are the days of the word of mouth where I tell my friend to do business with you. Today's date, everybody is trying to broadcast an opportunity.
Hmm.
Okay. Everybody wants to talk about that. So because of which you go into the internet. Okay. Now,
Absolutely.
if you look at internet,
Hmm.
internet is like a wild horse. Unless and until you saddle it, it will keep running in any direction which you do not know how to handle it. Okay.
Correct. Correct. Correct.
So
Correct.
what happens for a business, anything, they have to structure their internet activity in a simpler and easier way, especially since you are talking about small businesses, small and medium businesses,
Right.
or
Right.
even individuals like
Right. Right.
business owners, single business owners,
Professionals,
consultants, or
consultants.
professionals and all.
Yeah.
What happens for them? See, because it's the internet is a very big ocean, the small businesses cannot spend a lot of money on these things.
Hmm.
So what happens in that kind of a scenario? They'll have to channelize or they have to structure their presence in such a way that their brand, more than their brand value, their reputation value increases.
Hmm.
Okay. So
Hmm.
for that, effectively, one of the best example is make use of the credibility that you already have with your customers. If you have some customers, take the reviews, collect the reviews from them, get it onto the internet, let people know that you do a good job. See, if you take up as an example, if you have 100 customers, you have 90 of your customers are always happy with you. It's only 5 to 10 people who are unhappy with you.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
correct?
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
when that happens,
Sorry. Yeah.
since you do not actually collect reviews or feedbacks and let the world know from these 90 customers that you have done a good job, people who are unhappy with will go and spoil your reputation on the internet.
Absolutely.
Okay, so in order to curtail those things, in order to create a better brand visibility or a reputation of the business, you should actually collect reviews, collect them, push them onto the internet, let the world know. You should have probably, if you say Facebook, in the Facebook you have Facebook reviews. You can ask customers to come reviews on that, or you can push reviews to Facebook. You push reviews onto your website, push reviews to the internet. Let Google know. Okay. There's a lot of opportunities that you can do so that your brand value improves. So because if it is reviews, let me go back to the first statement I made. Because it is a review, the third person will trust you.
Correct, correct.
Okay, rather than you just pushing your content. So effectively an insurance agent will push his product, life insurance covers, policies, or an this dentist will push what all services he gives.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, so that way what happens, along with this content that you want to push, you should also push reviews to the internet so that people can trust you. Okay.
So you mean to say that in addition to Facebook, what do you rate? How you rate this Google Map business? Is how is it a place? How do you rate this?
So effectively, if you say how to handle the reviews or system on this one, the internet comes with two major parts actually. One is so effectively for any businesses, I can call it as my, if at all I want to call about my internet assets, okay, or internet real estate, then I talk about two major areas. One is website. And website, when I say website, it can be a website, it can be a blog, it can be anything that is controlled by you. Content where you can.
Can it be a Facebook page also?
So Facebook does not come under that
segment.
Facebook comes under the
social media. Social
segment.
media,
Okay.
Right.
So in case of social media, we are talking about Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google Plus, Foursquare, Pinterest, Instagram, the variety of social networking websites. But based on business to business, you need to concentrate where I have to build a brand. Example, if at all I say if at all I'm a chartered accountant or a lawyer, or if I'm talk about an insurance agent or this one, I would suggest you create more brand activity, more visibility in LinkedIn. Okay. But if you are a restaurant, if you are a dentist, if you are where you have this B2C businesses, segment. Right? For you, you concentrate more on Facebook.
Correct.
So once you finalize what are your social media channels, where you want to create your brand, where you want to create your reputation, push these reviews on that. So in order to get these things, there are various products. One of them is Revbay itself. Okay. So Revbay helps you to push content right from one place into all places. Okay. So that way what happens, it creates a better online visibility and credibility for a business. So that, see, one thing is we all know, once there's a visibility and a credibility, the business flows in automatically.
Absolutely.
The leads comes in, the inquiries comes in.
Correct.
Sales will happen automatically because there's one trust factor is there. Another, there's a need that is being generated. So I know what I can expect from this business, and I know people who have talked good about this business, so I can take a chance purchasing or doing business with this business. Right?
So, Satish, as you are the creator of Revbay, so we understand because that now just what you said, that Facebook is a social place, right? And Google is a search place. So Revbay does the marriage between those, I believe, isn't it? So you can have your content on Revbay. Once you are having your content on Revbay, you can link it to your website as well as you can have share button on the social media also, isn't it?
Yes. So basically, if I say what Revbay does, Revbay is it's an online brand presence and reputation tool. Okay. So how it works is, it is an aggregator of content from various places, and it is a disseminator of content to various other places. So example.
Can you simplify this because for people to understand?
Exactly. So I will take an example. If you have a review on Facebook, Okay, on a Facebook page, any business has a Facebook page, and if somebody has given a review on Facebook page, Revbay can pull that from Facebook and push it to your LinkedIn page.
Wow. Wow.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Now, if at all I have a website, on the website I can place a widget on Facebook. Okay. Sorry, on the website I can place a Revbay widget, and you can select a review from the website and qualify that good reviews. You can push it to your Twitter.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
So, and Revbay also, one more advantage is Revbay has a mobile app also. You can install as a business, I can install that on my business mobile or a business tablet, and I can ask the customers, example in restaurants, I can go to the customer who's had food there, I can give them a tablet, ask them to give us a review.
There and there itself,
Now,
right?
Then and there itself. While the billing is happening, they can give a review. Now that review can be collected, pushed to Revbay, and from Revbay you can push it to all your Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google Plus. You can push it even onto your website with just one single click.
So it means that if we collect a review at the counter about a satisfied customer, once you have taken the review review will share to the search place as well as the social media space, isn't it?
Yes.
That is what we mean.
Beauty of, see, one more thing, the beauty of Revbay is Google has recognized this tool.
Wow.
Now, what happens if at all you follow the correct standards of what Revbay prescribes? What Revbay does is, what Google does is, Google pulls out the reviews for that business which is there on Revbay and gives a better search results. So, example, if at all I have some restaurant XYZ on the Google for XYZ restaurant, Google not only gives you star ratings. Okay, so whenever in the search result it comes in the first page, it will not only give you the star rating, but also Google has introduced a new section called as reviews from the web inside the Google business listing. Now, these reviews from the web, Google has recognized about 30 websites in India, and Revbay is one of them.
Wow. Congrats,
so if you have reviews, if you have collected reviews via Revbay, then you can be sure that within 2-3 months of the time, if you follow the correct structure that has been suggested, your reviews can come there within 3 months' time. It will start flowing as part of the review, as part of the Google business listing itself. Forget about your first page star ratings and this one. Inside the Google business listing also it will be available.
Okay.
So that is the value that Revbay kind of product like Revbay brings onto the business. And now one more thing, what happens, because Revbay is both a visibility tool as well as credibility tool, it becomes your website itself. It's kind of your micro website.
Fantastic. So I believe there are already some designed pages on Revbay, right? Like about us, there are some built-in pages on Revbay, I believe.
Yes.
Like so, about us and promotions and offerings and isn't it? So can you talk about that?
So basically, if you say, so let's take up an example of what is that a business needs to have in the internet.
Right.
And business requires details about the business.
Correct.
There is contact details of the business.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
We need to show our offerings, our products, our services.
Correct.
Is required.
Correct.
Then generally it's about latest news, offers, events happening about the business.
Right.
If there's any photos and videos that I can share about that. And finally, we have the reviews. So any business website that you go in the internet, you will see only these 6 items.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
The advantage of Revbay is you can create all these 6 items in the Revbay so that it becomes your micro website itself.
Fantastic.
So anybody, they come to Revbay, while if they want to see the review, they come to Revbay, see the review, automatically along with the review, they see all the other 5 items, so that whatever is there in your website is already also there in the Revbay, and sale is done already there.
Correct.
Because there's a review, because of which the trust is created. There is offerings which creates your visibility. So building both together in one place, you have a sale. So enquiries are generally supposed to grow in fast.
And there is already, because I am always sharing with my attendees of the trainings. So there should be always some call to action for the visitor to visit.
Correct.
So I believe there is already a call to action in form of the inquiry form which pops up. That is a fantastic
Yes.
feature, isn't it?
Yes. That is true.
Yeah,
So that is what actually helps in businesses to grow.
yeah. Can you talk about that? How when after what time the inquiry form pops up and what happens to that?
Sorry.
Can you talk about the inquiry form which pops up on the Revbay?
So basically, what happens in case of Revbay is, assuming that the customer, so we have this review, we have this
Correct.
content that is being generated, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, all this content that is there in Revbay can also be shared onto your other networks. So if I tell you, if I have my Facebook, I can push this Revbay review to the Facebook as a post. I can push as a tweet. Okay, the content can go as a tweet or a LinkedIn update and everything. Now, what this happens is this is linked back to the Revbay landing page. Okay. Now, assuming a customer clicks on anywhere in the internet on a landing on a link that comes to the landing page. Now, they are either seeing the content or they are seeing the review. Okay. Now, what the system does is it waits for 30 seconds.
Okay.
Now, after 30 seconds, automatically, if you see psychologically, you understand if any person who stayed on a particular page for 30 seconds means he's interested in something.
Correct.
That is the right opportunity to convert them into the
Prospect.
business
Yeah,
or
yeah.
a prospect.
Yeah, correct.
So what the Revbay does is it throws up a pop-up to say, okay, we understand you are interested in this in our offerings, something like that. Would you like us to contact you?
It's a fantastic
Then
lead
the
generation
inquiry
tool, right?
form-
Yeah.
Huh?
It's a fantastic lead generation tool.
Yes, it's a fantastic lead generation tool.
Yeah.
So you enter your basic details and done. And the beauty of the system is, it's not that when you receive an inquiry, you get an email. Automatically, an SMS is also sent to the owner.
Wow. So even if you're mobile, you can get that, isn't it?
Yes. So you get an SMS, so automatically you know that some inquiry is generated. Make a sale then and there. Make a call and do a sale. Story close. So that is the advantage that Revbay as a system brings.
Okay, and about the reviews, how do you rate text reviews and video? Because I believe Revbay also has a video review tool.
Yes.
I mean,
So,
there are two versions, right, of Revbay, the premium and
Yes,
the free
yes.
version, right?
Yes.
So can you
So
explain that? Yeah.
basically, video reviews is part of only part of the premium versions.
Okay.
Let me tell you why video reviews are required. See, today's date, when you see, there's this very famous saying called as
Seeing is
image
believing.
talks 1,000 words,
Yeah.
right? But there's another extension to the saying, a video talks 1,000 images.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Now, what happens whenever I have a review that has been picked up either on Facebook or on a Google review or any other place? What happens, because it's a text, people write the content. Okay.
Yeah.
However, the biggest problem of that writing is you do not, at any point of time while reading the review, you do not understand the emotions that is being part of that review.
Correct.
So if I'm a person who's writing a review for somebody else, whatever I write, if you are a person who's reading the review, you will actually do not understand the emotions that I'm coming out with while writing the review. Okay. But in a video review, that emotions are seen directly by the reviewer. Okay. The emotions play a very big role on a person's prospect's mind in selecting the business. So if at all I say I have a review that has been collected, a video review that has been collected from some X business, and there is a text review for a competitor business, okay, the video review plays a very big role in converting that into an opportunity rather than a text review.
Absolutely.
Because there is an emotion, there is a connection, there is attachment. And what happens when, see, psychologically, when a prospect is looking at a video review, he is not only seeing the review, in his psychological subconscious mind, he is thinking, okay, this is some experience even I can get. Okay, so when he gets that feeling that, okay, I can also get this kind of experience by doing business with this, doing activity with this business, then the amount of the sale becomes more probable than just reading a text review. Okay.
And I believe the video review can be taken within Revbay itself on the app, isn't it?
Yes. So Revbay, what it does, it is as part of the mobile app itself. You can collect the video review, or not even that. the widget I was talking to you for collecting a review that sits on the website, people can record the review right on the website.
From the
So-
distant, suppose the customer is not in front of him, so
Yeah.
he can record a video review if
Yes,
he's if he's distantly placed, right?
Yes, yes. So
But-
example, assuming in your
yeah.
there is some training, right?
Uh-huh.
Now after the training, a person couldn't give you a review,
Okay.
and he went home. So you might send him an email, and he can click an link and he can open the review form, and there using his laptop's camera he can record a video review. Okay, and again, once that video review, let's understand when it's posted to your Facebook or Twitter, kind of, you get more visits than just posting a text review.
Yeah. And on the app itself, because there are some people in our, the visitors, that there are some people who collect review there and there itself. So instead of collecting and entering the text review, if they enter the video review, it's the best opportunity to catch it, isn't it?
Yes. It will play very more value,
Yeah.
because one of the other things that Revbay kind of app does is, it's not only that if I am a customer, I give a review to you. If it's a good review, the system Revbay automatically asks the person giving the review to share that review to their network.
Wow.
Now let's understand about referral marketing. Okay, so if I am a customer of you and I give a review to you, and if the system asks me to share, if I am a very happy customer, I will share it to my Facebook.
Absolutely.
Now I have 2,000 and odd friends in Facebook. Now think about that person. What might happen to that person who is a friend of me? Okay, he wants to do some business with you. He will definitely do business with you because he because he has the trust of Satish Kota, okay, to do business with you.
Correct.
Right? So Satish Kota as a person now will become a brand ambassador of your business in my network. That is the advantage.
Okay. So in order, what I can sum up is, Revbay is a complete 360-degree tool, isn't it?
Yes.
For a
it's
small business.
360-degree online brand visibility and credibility tool.
Okay. So thanks. So we are very happy, and we feel very glad that we are associated with somebody like Satish Kota, who is an expert in this, and we'll very soon we'll see Mr. Satish Kota here in Pune. So thank you, Satish, for your time spent. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Good day.